Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. We've got Bella Boo here today, kinda. But I have recently found out about this readathon, which you guys might be surprised that I'm going to be participating in. But I am not a fan of Harry Potter. I'm not going to pretend that I am. I do want to take the OWLS, though, because G over at Book Roast has put so much heart and so much effort into making this an amazing readathon. It's all month of April. And I know that I've already done Bookopoly and I've already picked my TBR, but I'm making a ruling and I'm changing it. I'm going to get all new books. I have 12 prompts here. I want to get a book for each prompt. So, yeah, we're going to just do 12 turns. If I get doubles, it's not going to be an extra book this time because that would be crazy of me. Well, actually, you know what? We'll start with 12, and if I get doubles or get an extra book, then that's fine because there are certifications that I would really like to get. But there are 12 prompts, and oh, I forgot to tell you my career. So there are 12 prompts in total. My career needs 8, but I'm going to try and get one of each. And then I have a couple certifications that are extra reading. So I could potentially do 3, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 books and get certified. But my career is caring the care of magical children. So basically, and the description is, have you always been great with children and have shown an intent care for those who need protection around the chaos that is magic? You might be a perfect fit to work the field of care of magical children. So, these are the 8 prompts that I need. And these are the list of all 12 prompts. So, like I said, I want to try and do every prompt. And if TBR Bookopoly lets me, then I'm also going to add 3 books to 3 books so that I can do anonymous training. Basically, it's where I can turn into any kind of animal at any point in life, which would be amazing. And then I want to do 1 extra book to be, have knowledge in mer people. So, I don't think I'd turn into a mermaid, although that'd be really cool. But I'd be knowledgeable in mermaids, or mer people. And the last one is a locomotion driver. So basically, I'd be a train driver. And for that one, I need 2 extra books. So this could be a train wreck of a month. I might not get anything done. But I'm thinking I have a lot of time on my hands now that school's online. And that I still am working, but not, only a couple days a week. And other than that, I'm always at home. I mean, I'm even always at home when I'm doing online school. But that was a terribly long intro, and I'm so sorry. But let's just get into the game. It's going to be like a normal game of Monopoly. Or Bookopoly. Alright, so I'm going to start on Sweet Sweet Canyon. Because that's where March's ended. And March's TBR, And I'm taking down April's just because I didn't realize that I was going to be doing this OWLS readathon, but I'm super excited for it. I am, however, in the process of moving. So all I have is this little escape room die. So it has 2 of these little guys. This one is going to be a 6 because it actually stuck. This one is going to be a 3. And since I only have 1 die, I'm going to roll twice for 1 turn. And if I get doubles, then I have to add another book. But the only difference for this one is that I'm starting with 12 books. And there are 8 that are going to be high priority, which I will go over with you at the end. So let's just get started here. Okay, so that is a 6. Next time I'll try and get it on the board. Okay, hold on. Those won't count because... Okay, let's try this again. Okay, a 4 and a 2, which is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Toad Harbor. So my first roll, I landed on Toad Harbor, which is perfect because that is actually friend pick. And if you remember from my April TBR, the one that I'm taking down, she picked Losing Leah. So this is the first part. And this could actually go into a couple different prompts. I'm thinking either contemporary or astronomy, which is to read it primarily at night. So I think I could do that with this one. But I'm going to wait to see what the rest of my TBR looks like and let you know what I'm using it for. Alright, and then roll 2 of 12. So there's a 2 and a 4. So another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sunshine Airport. And you know, without even looking, I know that that is a book that takes place somewhere other than the U.S. For my second roll, I landed on the airport, which is a book that takes place somewhere other than the U.S. And for this, I'm actually taking the prompt from the OWLS, which is, let's see. All right, and turn 3 of 12 is 6 and 3, so that's 9. 2, 3. Okay, so green arrows. I actually don't remember what the green arrows are. It was a cover by. Okay, so for my third roll, I landed on my green arrows, which was a cover by. So typically my cover buys, I don't know much about them, and in this case, I don't know that much. But this also works for OWLS in Charms, which, hold on, let's see. For Charms, it says Lumos Maxima. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but a white cover. So I got a white cover that was also a cover by. But for that book, I picked I Was Dead for 13 Minutes, and now I want to know why. So I bought it because of the cover. Her eyes are slashed out, and it just drew me in. By Sarah Pinberg. But it's amazing. I'm excited. All right, and turn number 4, 6, and 2. So that is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, okay, so it's arrows again. It's the brown arrows, which I believe is a color. No, brown arrows is A to Z jar. Okay. Okay, so for you that are new to my channel, I have an A to Z jar. So I have all the different letters in there. And I just mix my jar up a little and look away, and then I pick a letter. And whatever letter I pick either has to be the beginning of the book or the first name of the author, or the first letter of the author. So here it is L. I haven't gotten L yet, so I gotta find an L author or an L book title. Okay, so for my fourth roll, I landed on the brown arrows, which was an A to Z jar, which I got the letter L. And for the letter L, I'm picking The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan? I'm very sorry. I mispronounced that. But The Lightning Thief. So it's a Percy Jackson. It's the beginning of a series I've never read. And I'm using it. I hope that there's magic. I mean, I know there's magic, but I hope that there's like wizards and witches or something like that, because then I would be cheating on this prompt. But the History of Magic prompt is Witch Hunts, book featuring witches or wizards. And I'm pretty sure that Percy Jackson is a wizard-ish. But I don't know. It says something about a god or a demigod or something. So I'm hoping this one counts. I'm counting it, so it does count. Alright, now roll number 5 is a 2 and a 2. Oh, yes, I got doubles. So I'm up to 13 books now. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, yay. Okay, so it's a prompt card. Ooh, these scare me because I know there's some good ones and some bad ones. Try a chapter tag, 1-word titles. Okay, so I have to pick 5 books with 1-word titles to try a chapter tag. Oh, dang. Alright, so for rule number 5, I got the try a chapter tag of 1-word titles. So, the first one I'm picking for this is Squad by Mariah McCarthy. And it's about like high school and getting bullied, or not really bullied, just you and your friends have a fight and you stop talking and then you kind of are an outsider, and I feel like we've all gone through something like that, and so it sounds really good. And then this one is really hyped on BookTube, but Geek Gorilla. It's like I honestly don't know a lot. I just think it's like a makeover from geek to princess type book in high school again. And then Locomotion by Jacqueline Woodson, which is a poetry book about this kid whose parents die, then his sister goes into foster care, and he doesn't really see her anymore, and it's just a really sad book. Although, try a chapter, this is in the form of poetry, so, I don't know, I'll just read the first 10 pages, or something like that. Then, Wish by Barbara O'Connor is a dog and girl friendship story. And it just says, with a little luck, you can get what you wish for. And the last one was actually on my original April TBR. And it is Spin by Lamar Giles. It's about this girl who is a DJ, and at a party, she randomly drops dead. So, yeah, I want to know what happens there. Alright, this is number 6 of 13. So 2 and 1 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Mario Circuit. It's a hyped book. Okay. So for my 6th roll, I landed on Mario Circuit, which is a hyped book. And I found a book that works for the owls as well. It's a transfiguration spell, which is a book or a series that includes shapeshifting. And I was told that Beauty and the Beast retellings count. So I'm going to do A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmer. Finally! Alright, so number 7 of 13 is a 1 and a 3, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Twisted Mansion is a big book. Oh no! Killing me, Smalls. Okay, so for roll number 7, I landed on Twisted Mansion, which is a big book. And I actually found one that works for the owls, which will be Ancient Runes, and it is something that had heart rune. Heart on the cover or in the title. This one has a heart in the title, and it is like 600 pages, 563 pages. Dark Rivers of the Heart by Dean Koontz. I have a lot of Dean Koontz to get through, like 20 of them. So, what better place to start than right here? And it counts for my owls. And, yeah. Alright, let's hope we don't get any more big books, because we want some short reads from now on. Alright, number 8 of 13, unless I get doubles again. So it's 5 and... of course. So it's 10, and now I have to read 14 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That is Bone Dry Dunes, which I'm having trouble finding, probably because I don't have my glasses on. Oh, Out of Comfort Zone read. Okay, I think I got options for that. Alright, for roll number 8, I got doubles. So now I have to pick 14 books. And I landed on Bone Dry Dunes, which is a Out of My Comfort Zone book. Which is perfect because for the owls, there is Erminthesy. I'm so mispronouncing that. I'll type it up there for you so you can tell me how to say it. But magical qualities of number 2, balance opposites, read something outside your favorite genre. And I figured that that would work for, outside my comfort zone. And I am picking a classic, The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald, and this was on my original April TBR, so I'm actually not doing too bad picking those ones too. So, yeah, I'm actually sort of okay with the books I've gotten so far. Alright, so this is 9 of 14. So there is a 1 and... 9 of 15. 1, 2. I don't remember what Bowser's Castle is offhand. Okay. So it's off my 20 books to read in 2020. Alright, so for roll number 9 of 15, I landed on Bowser's Castle, which is one of my 20 books to read in 2020. And for that and my owls, I picked Potions which is A Shrinking Solution, a book under 150 pages. This book is 148 pages, so right under. But it is Peter Pan by J.M. Barrier. And, everyone knows Peter Pan. Story. I have never read it, but I know the general story of it. So I'm excited to dive into it. Alright, now we're going to be on number 10 of 14, 12, 13, 14, 15, 12 of 15. No, we're on 10 of 15, and that's 5 and 6, so that's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, okay, so I'm just visiting jail, which is a mood read. Okay, I'm actually going to pick my mood read today because I need these for the owls. Alright, so for my 10th book, I got mood read. And typically, I would pick that a little bit later in the month when I want a different book that's not on my TBR. But because I'm doing the readathon, I thought I should pick it now. But I limited it down to 2. So for my mood read, I limited it down to 2 books. And for the prompt on owls, it is Defense Against the Dark Ages. It is Gridlows, a book set at sea or on the coast. Both of mine are set at sea. So the first option that I'm super duper excited for is Seafire by Natalie C. Parker. And all I know about this is pirates, sisterhood, and the captain is a woman, which is amazing because you never see that. And the other option for my mood read has been on my 5-star predictions list for the longest, and I still haven't read it. But it is Start Here by Trish Dollar. So it's about friendship and a sailing trip and scavenger hunt. And they both seem very adventurous. So I don't know if I'm going to pick until later in the month. You'll have to watch my wrap-up to see which one I end up picking. Alright, so this is turn 11 of 15 because I keep getting freaking doubles. So 1, and that one wasn't on the board, so 5. 1 and 4, but together it's 5. Twisted Mansion again, which I'm pretty sure was a big book. Okay, so I gotta find another big book to read. Okay, guys, since I'm kind of in the process of moving, half of my books are already at the new place, and half of them are here. So I only have one big book in my possession right now, and it's massive. It is like 800 pages, and who wants to read an 754 pages? For a freaking readathon, I'm supposed to read a ton of... Oh my gosh. This one's going to take me all month. But that's okay. I'm picking Aragon by Christopher Poloni. And I'm probably one of the only people in the world who has not read Aragon yet. However, my little brother, he used to love Aragon. The original cover, which I like the original cover better. But, yeah, I guess this is my big book. Ooh, I gotta see if it'll fit into owls, though. Okay, so on the owls, one of the prompts is to care of magical creatures hieroglyphs creature with a beak on the cover. And I almost didn't see it, but in the very back, the dragon from Aragon, he's right there. He has a beak. So that is counting towards my owls for Harry Potter. And I'm so excited. I'm a little terrified because I have 2 monstrous big books on here. But I believe in myself. I got this, and we still have rolls left. So this is going to be a crazy month, guys. Alright, so this will be roll number 12 of 15. So that is a 5 and a 4. So a 9. Sorry. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh, another star prompt. Oh, okay. Cliches tag video. Okay, so this is just a video prompt, which I have to find time to do this month now. That's not that bad, okay? I'm glad it wasn't like the one that says add 5 new books to your TBR and only count it as 1 book, because that would be just bad. So I'm still only on book 12. So let's try this. A 5 and a 4. Another 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rainbow Road, so it has to have some kind of representation in it. Okay, since I don't have all my books with me here, and I am running out of choices and I still have a few rolls left, I am actually taking from my try a chapter tag pile, and when I try a chapter tag, it'll just be 4 books instead of 5, because for representation, I am picking Spin by Lamar Giles, which is representation of an African American woman who is a DJ, and like I said, she just drops dead at one of the parties, and I'm pretty sure she was murdered, so we find out how she was murdered and why. Oh, and I forgot, but for Spin, it goes for my owls again. It is Muggle studies, so book from a perspective of a Muggle or a contemporary. So she's a Muggle, she's a person. It's basically what it means. And yeah, I think I only have 1 left. I did make one other change on here because one of the prompts on here is to put your TBR in a number generator and pick one. Since I picked a letter and picked a book from that letter, I counted that as a number generator. It's the same type of thing. So Lightning Thief moved to Divation, which is the number generator one. And it is Third Eye. Assign numbers to your TBR and use a random number generator to pick your book. So I did that with letters instead. I think it's the same concept. So that means that I still need a magical history and dark arts. But I have 2 possibilities for dark arts. So we're actually done with dark arts. You know, I'm going to read one of these. It's just a mood read, so I don't know which one yet. Alright, so we have 3 bonus rolls, which means that I'm going to try to get certified. Let's see. I have a couple certifications. Okay, so what I'm trying to get is Dark Arts, which means that it's set on the sea or on the coast, and Muggle Studies, which is another contemporary, and Herbology, so that I can get Herbology is a book that starts with an I, so that if I get Herbology, then I can get mastered in knowledge of mer people, which would be so cool to know about mer people. Or if I get the dark arts and the muggle studies, then I would get a locomotion driver. And since I have 3 rules and 3 prompts, I'm hoping that's how it works out. So let's do our last 3 unless I get doubles again. So there's 4 and 5. So 9. I'm just visiting jail again. I feel like I'm landing on all the same spaces. So it's another mood read. Alright, so for my mood read, it's not that hard of a decision for me. I'm going to read both of these since I was choosing between them anyway. So now I have a reason to read both of them. And it only counts as one because I set them aside. I wasn't sure which one was going to be my first mood read. And now that I landed on mood read again, I want them both. And for the owls, that is Defense Against the Dark Arts. It is Gridlow's book set at the sea or coast, and both of them are set on the sea. One is a pirate ship and one is a sailboat. Awesome. Alright, we have 2 more turns left. I want to get a book that starts with I and a contemporary so that I can get certified in my extra bonus spaces. 5 and that was off the board, so it doesn't count. 5 and 3, so it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Free parking is usually okay, it's another free pick for me. Alright, so for my second to last roll, I landed on free parking, which is a free pick. So I am doing Muggle studies so that I can get certified as a locomotion driver. Basically a train driver, which is amazing. So for this book, I'm picking By the Time You Read This, I'll Be Dead. And it's by Julie Ann Peters. And it deals with suicide and kind of the aftermath of it. And I feel like it's going to be heartbreaking. And yeah, that's all I know. Alright, last roll unless I go to jail, which we don't want, or I get doubles, which I don't think we want at this point. I mean, if we got 18 books, though, then I could fulfill all the challenges. Like, get all my certifications that I'm allowed. 5. Okay. Whew. And 2. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mount Wario. Mount Wario. It is a book that's been adapted into a movie or a TV show. Alright, so for my last Bookopoly turn, I landed on Mount Wario, which is actually perfect because it is a book that's been adapted into a movie or into a TV show. And for my last bonus certification was Herbology, which is a title that starts with an I. And a book that I own that's been adapted and starts with I is I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. So this actually went fairly well, and I'm super duper excited. I'll go through them one last time with you. Okay, so that is all of my books. Plus, these ones are try a chapter tag. if I can grab them. So, yeah, got a lot to do today. Well, this month. Whew.